Welcome back. It is April 1st, the start of Autism Acceptance Month.
And in honor of that, JBH has a very special book club pick.
You guys, I am so thrilled to announce our April selection. It is Upward Bound by Woody Brown. It's the often untold story of life with a disability, a fictional peek inside a community in which friendships are formed when words are not always spoken. It's deeply heartfelt and moving, and the reason it's so authentic is that the author understands autism firsthand. He's non-speaking and breaking barriers every single day.
People were
one letter at a time. Woody Brown articulates what's on his mind and what's in his heart.
I never thought it possible.
Brown is autistic and non-speaking, and with the help of his mom, Mary, uses a letterboard to communicate. It's also how he wrote his debut novel, Upward Bound.
Upward Bound, this beautiful book that you dedicated to your mom, Woody. How come?
Without her, there is no me.
Woody was diagnosed with autism when he was 2 years old.
We were told that he was intellectually disabled. He would never learn to read. He would never graduate high school.
Mary became his fiercest advocate.
I learned how to do this. And then I had the school district give me the textbooks that the typical kids were working out of. And we would do little lessons.
Her lessons paid off. Woody did graduate high school with the class of 2017. But when Mary realized Woody's next step would be an adult daycare, she quit her job to be a voice for her son. With his mom by his side, Woody attended UCLA.
To finally be in the room where the learning was happening, I felt like I was in heaven. We came to realize that he had real potential for a productive and happy life.
And an unbelievable creative mind.
Who knew? I did, but it took a while for the world to see it.
Woody broke barriers every day. He received the English department's top writing honors, made history as UCLA's first ever non-speaking autistic graduate, and went on to complete his MFA in creative writing at Columbia University. His novel is about an adult daycare facility for the disabled, providing insight into the hearts and minds of an often overlooked community.
There's this passage in the book that I want to read. Autism on my end of the spectrum is like ADHD times 1,000. It's nearly impossible for me to untangle the many channels in my brain so that I can stay on a single station. It's like sitting in front of a bank of monitors that are showing different events, all playing at the top volume.
Yes, that's me. I want mostly for neurotypical people to see that we have inner lives and dreams like anyone else, so they are more inclined to treat us like human beings.
This book is hilarious. Humor is a big part of your writing.
I'm a funny guy, and everyone likes to laugh, even when the subject is so serious.
You're about to publish your first novel. What are you reflecting on in this moment?
How far I've come from special ed and being constantly underestimated and disrespected. I never thought there could be a life like this.
Oh my gosh, I want to cry.
What a story.
Is he not amazing? We want to thank McNally Jackson Bookstore for hosting us. Woody is exceptional. You may notice he puts screens on his lap, iPads, because if he looks at the iPads, it helps him sort of focus his brain. He actually said to me, and I told my kids, he said to me, he goes, if I looked at your beautiful face, I would be to sensory overload, so I have to look down. He is looking for a girlfriend. He said that
he's
too.
He's going to find one.
He's going to find one. He's an exceptional writer. You guys, this is an incredible book. It is fiction based a little on his life, and it's about an adult daycare center. We get all these different perspectives from these people that don't always have a voice.
Right. Yes.
And it's incredibly well written. It's funny, it's moving, it's dramatic. It's a mother-son love story just like the one.
By the way, shout out to Mary.
That mother.
Shout out
Can
to
you
Mary.
imagine?
Of the century.
She's an
And
angel.
by the way, how
changed
about
his life.
imagine, when they realize he's autistic, the doctors, he'll never graduate
yeah.
high school.
Yes.
Cut to graduating Columbia.
Yeah.
The communication's going to be a problem. Cut to he's writing books. He's got a second book. I mean, I love the breaking of all those barriers.
He was kicked out of a camp for kids with disabilities. She has helped him in so many ways, but also his brain is brilliant. You will see this if you pick up this book. It is called Upward Bound. Head to your local independent bookstore. Check out our website, today.com/readwithjenna. I read it on one airplane ride. I opened it, we landed, and I couldn't believe how moved I was. It's so funny. You can tell how hilarious it is.
He's a funny guy.
He's
very
writing
funny.
his
He's
second
a funny
book.
guy.
He's
Well,
writing
good
his
for you for
second
shining
book.
a light on
By
it.
the way, he did it all with that
that
letterboard.
Wow.
Here. By the way, Woody Brown's about to be a best-selling writer.
Yes, yes.
That's the best boost
can't wait
you've
to
ever
read that.
done, right?
It's not even a boost.
Just so good.
Could've been.
It's an elongated boost.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.